What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new random live stream. Today, we're just going to be doing a random Ask Me Anything because I don't have any videos planned for today, and I woke up this morning, and I didn't want to play video games. I didn't want to watch a movie yet, and I said, hey, fuck it. I might as well do a live stream. And today, I do have a guest because why not? Because, well, it's a live stream. I like to do these with guests. Hello, Mr. Ren Geekness. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, my friend. Thank you for asking. I've just been binging the new season of Dead to Me all day, so it's all good.
And you loving it? You loving it so far?
I am loving the shit out of it.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Now, guys, do you understand this? Ask me anything. Just start throwing them in the chat. Like that's just how I want it. Just take it in the super chat. If you do want your answer, or if you do want your question answered right away or a guaranteed answer, do a super chat. They're not needed, but they're appreciated. Help out the channel a bit. And I'm kind of also doing this as a thing because I'm going back to work soon, so I don't know how I'll be able to do my live streams on Saturdays and Sundays as of going forward. I think Sunday I'm still going to do one maybe. Just kind of depends on my work schedule. But I will say this though, guys, I do have a special announcement coming probably Sunday or Monday. You've seen these logos. It has something to do with all these logos. Should I show the people this other logo that my friend made? That is gorgeous. It's in the top corner right now. That's your little tease, guys. That's your tease right there. That's all you guys get. But yeah, so it's gonna be a blast, guys. But thank you guys again for all you guys who are kind of joining in on this random live Ask Me Anything. You guys know the drill. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go over to Ren Geekness' channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We just had a new podcast episode go up, which was probably, I always say this, but I think it's the best one. I think it's the best one yet.
Yeah, probably. We had the most fun. We had a lot of fan questions, which is awesome. And it was just a very, very relaxed show. Those are always my favorite. Not that I think I've ever had a stressful show with you or with our guests, but this one just felt really cozy.
Totally. And also, did you see the trailer for King of Staten Island?
I did.
Dude, I loved it. Loved it. Loved it.
I really liked it too. My main concern with that movie is that it probably will feature some of the issues I had with what's the movie with Pete Davidson that just came out? Big Time Adolescence.
Oh, I love that movie.
I really liked it, but I don't think he's a strong enough actor for the heavier stuff.
I think this film will prove that. I guess we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see. I love Judd Apatow, so I'm curious. And then right now, in exclusive news, Hereditary star Alex Wolff is in talks to play one of the main roles in M. Night Shyamalan's next film.
Ooh,
just wanted to get your so that's some pretty big stuff right there. Very, very excited. And also there's a film called Yes God Yes, which is finally coming out next, I think it's June or July. It is a fantastic movie. Definitely check it out when it finally comes out. It has Natalia Dreyer from Stranger Things, the sister.
Oh yeah,
she is great in it. I saw it last year at South by, and it's finally getting released, so you guys definitely need to check it out. But Ren, we have some questions popping up. We got this going.
Alrighty.
Again, if I do not get to your question, I'm sorry. If you want it answered right away, super chats, it pops up right in front of me. I said, ooh, just like that, a super chat popped in, and that kind of just helped it out. Q Review says, hey, Zach, love your channel. I have a U channel myself. How do you stay motivated to make so much content? I think a lot of it is it's not motivated. Well, I guess it kind of is. I set like goals each week, like on Sunday or like even Saturday before the week starts. Sunday through Friday, I try to plan out what videos are going to go what days, what videos do I want to do for this week. And sometimes like right now it's a little bit weird. Like there's nothing new really coming out besides like next week we have Scoob. So like obviously Scoob will be the Friday day review most likely. Capone also comes out next week. So a Capone review will be next week. I just binged all the Harry Potters. I want to do Harry Potter videos now because I want to talk about Harry Potter because I barely talked about it on this channel. So a lot of motivation comes from me just, one, striving for certain goals I have, but two, I just like making videos. Like it's not a job for me. Like sometimes maybe it feels like a chore and a job when certain movies come out, but a majority of the time, this is a hobby for me. I like doing this. What about you, Ren? What are some reasons you have?
I just like to talk movies and then have people come over, especially, and this is weird to say, but especially if they disagree, to get someone else's point of view. I just uploaded, for instance, my review of Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War,
I need
the
to
new
watch
animated
that,
movie.
dude. Can I ask you a question about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Do I need to watch all the other animated films? I have not seen them all, and I heard this is like the epic conclusion.
Yes, but this universe is so loosely connected. I didn't even know that all these movies were connected.
Oh,
If they hadn't plastered it all over the market, you don't need to. I mean, I
Okay.
guess
Because I've
but they
only seen
and
like
they
the one-off ones pretty much, and then I've seen a Judas Contract, and I've seen like two
okay.
other ones. So that's really it.
If there's one you need to watch, I'll say there's two you need to watch because it started with Flashpoint, which is still the
Okay.
best one out of
I
all
have
of
that
them.
one. I have that
So
one.
I think it would be good to watch that one, and then the first Justice League Dark, and that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Justice League Dark. Okay. I think I still have that one. I might have traded it. I don't remember. But finish your answer. I cut you off. So
No worries. I just uploaded that review, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that film. I liked it, the new one, the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, and I just had a comment saying, "Come on, man, you were crazy. That movie was amazing." And I'm like, "Cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it." So it's just cool to talk movies and having other people coming into your videos talk movies, even if they have a different perspective. The one thing I struggle against sometimes, and maybe this is just me, maybe I'm weird, but sometimes I'm watching a movie that I've seen nobody talk about, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this and I'm going to review it, and then I just feel meh after the film, and I lose all the will to talk about it weirdly.
And I'll agree about that. When it's a film that it's not huge,
yeah,
but I'm not huge on, I don't want to review them.
Yeah.
It's a little weird in that case. But sometimes here's the thing. I will say this to anything. If you think you should make a video about something, make the video.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Pure simple. There are many times where I should have made a video and I didn't. And I should have. I really should have. Like King of Staten Island last night, I should have done a trailer reaction to. And I didn't. I sat there in my chair, I was fucking lazy, and I decided not to. And I don't know why I didn't. I should have, because it's content. It's content. So if you have any, like, if you're like, man, I want to do a video on this, do it. Because you never know. That could be the video that blows you up. That's the honest truth. That's how I put it out there. So let's go into the next question. Pixar fan asks, does Pixar's Soul look good or not? Yeah, it looks good. Looks great.
No, it doesn't look good. It looks amazing.
Oh, there you go. Jordan Morgan, La La Land, masterpiece or masterpiece? Masterpiece.
I think I'm going masterpiece, unlike you.
Yeah. Have you seen the DuckTales reboot? Have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen parts of it.
I've seen parts of it. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Oh, so good.
Thoughts on You Were Never Really Here. Is that the Joaquin Phoenix one?
Yes.
Yeah. First time I saw it, I didn't love it. I was kind of irritated by it, but I loved his performance and the direction. The second time I watched it, it kind of clicked for me better. Okay. And I really liked it. I still don't love it, but I really like it. What about you?
Okay. I saw it only the one time. It actually was out over here in the UK when the first week I moved here. I watched it. I liked it. I loved him in the movie. I loved how gritty it was. For me, it was just another version of Taxi Driver, except not as good.
That's how I feel, yeah.
You know? But again, I've only watched it once, so maybe I need to revisit it.
Also, to the guy who disliked this video, fuck you. And to the 16 people who are in here, let's hit that like button to help us out here. Get that algorithm going. It helps out the channel. If you don't hit that like button, guys, then I don't know why you're here. What Disney Channel show have you seen and what's your favorite? If we're going old school, the Lilo and Stitch show is like one of my favorites. American Dragon, Jake Long, I love the shit out of.
The first season.
Oh, dude, all the seasons. I love.
Oh, dude.
Even though the first season was the best, but still, I love all
when
the
dragon got skinny. I don't know. I stopped enjoying it.
It's weird. It was very weird how they changed it. Proud Family's great. If we're going live, oh really? Oh, dude, so good. Yeah. If we're going live action, probably Phil of the Future, Even Stevens. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I feel like I'm missing one, and I'm like,
That's So Raven is really good.
That's a Raven, yes.
Lizzie
McGuire, yes. And yeah. What about you, Ren?
Animated, I go. Phineas and Ferb is up there.
Dude, absolutely. Phineas and Ferb's great. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah, that's a great one.
What's the other one with Maple?
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, yeah.
That one's good.
Gravity Falls is amazing. David the Barbarian is hilarious.
Dude, yeah, David the Barbarian. The Barbarian. I still remember that. That theme song.
There's one that I'm really pissed isn't on Disney Plus, and that's Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
Dude, that show was shit. Yes.
That was amazing. I mean, the ones based on the movies, the Tarzan animated series, the Aladdin animated series, the Hercules animated series, those are all really good. Yeah.
Animated series. I mean, those were all fun. House
Yeah.
of Mouse, that was underrated
House
as
of
well. Do you
Mouse
remember
was
that?
so good. Yeah.
Yes, that was so good. Love it, love it, love it. Gavin says, how many times have you seen Breaking Bad all the way through, and what are your 3 favorite episodes? I've probably seen Breaking Bad around 5 times through. It's my favorite show of all time. My 3 favorite episodes, though, I mean, the very last one of season 4, Osmiades, I think the one that Ryan Johnson directed,
Ozymandias.
and Ozymandias, and I would probably say the finale. Have you seen it, Ren? I think we've talked about this. No, all right.
I've tried the first episode, just wasn't for me.
Let me tell you this, dude. I told my girlfriend, I'm like, just watch it, and she, I think she was kind of iffy on the first season. The second season really gets you into it. I mean, like, really, and that's how I felt too. I was very iffy on it, but then the second season, just something happened, and you just stop. You can't stop watching it.
Okay.
Tyler Keith, do you collect Marvel Legends or / Marvel Select figures? Yes, and yes.
Yes. I have out of all the ones they Marvel Select did, I'm missing like 2 or 3 probably.
Okay, that's awesome. Those are really cool figures. I just got the Sandman one, and I love it. It's sitting right in front of me. I love it. Mary Lou B says, go to Mortal Kombat characters. I'm gonna assume she's asking favorite Mortal Kombat characters. I'll let you start with this one.
Scorpion and Raiden as a second one, and I'm talking about like literally Mortal Kombat characters without extra characters that come into the game. Like those are the 2 for me. Maybe I play Sub-Zero, but those are the 2 go to for me.
Okay, mine's Scorpion easily. I've always been a Scorpion person. I also really like Johnny Cage. I'm really good with the fast characters. Anyone that's big and burly, I'm never good with. That kind of same thing for Injustice 2, which is my favorite fighting game of all time besides Super Smash Bros. I love that game. Got another super chat coming in. Can you review Upload on Prime Best TV Show of the Year? Have you seen Upload yet?
No, but it's the one with Robbie Amell, right? The cousin of Stephen Amell.
And it's from the guy who created the US version of The Office.
Oh! Suddenly I'm interested.
Yeah. I need to watch it. Review-wise, it might be a little bit too late, but I don't mind talking about it in a live stream. So I will look into that, Andrew. Thank you. And also, I read her question wrong. I'm so stupid. Go to Mortal Kombat character. I don't know why I could not read that. I literally, just so everyone knows, I literally woke up like less than an hour ago. What made you fall in love with The Wolf of Wall Street? Do you love The Wolf of Wall Street, Ren?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So let me start with, you can start first, and then I'll kind of dive into why I love it so much.
Oh, come on. I'm going to let you just guess what my answer is. Come
on. Margot Robbie.
Okay, she's only one of the many reasons, but yeah.
Well, I'll say this. The first, she's beautiful. Like, we all know that. She stood her own with DiCaprio, and this is before she was a household name. So, like,
100%.
It's incredible what she was able to do. The reason I love Wolf of Wall Street, though, is it feels like a 3-hour epic. Like, it literally feels like a 3-hour epic from Martin Scorsese, and it just feels like Martin Scorsese, this guy who, like, Steven Spielberg, I think I've talked about this, who's, like, making, like, old movies and all this stuff, and I love him. I mean, Ready Player One, that's why I loved it so much, because it was, like, finally Steven Spielberg is getting back to that, like, that feeling that we know him of. But definitely, and I'm gonna say this, that's probably his last film that ever does that. Like, we're never getting a Steven Spielberg film that's like action adventure like that again. But for me, I love Wolf of Wall Street because Martin Scorsese, you think he would be putting out films like that, but he's not. He's putting out freaking punk rock, amazing stuff. I still think that's DiCaprio's best performance. I think that's Jonah Hill's best performance. It's just, for a 3-hour film, it does not feel like 3 hours. That film, like that, like, just ends. I just love every aspect of it. Like, there's not one single con that I could really find for that film. And I think that was one of the first films that I actually watched and said, this is a masterpiece. Like, I have no issues with this movie. Isaac, did you watch the 5th season of Better Call Saul? If you did, what did you guys think about it? Do you have any predictions for the final season? Obviously, you have not watched it, I'm assuming.
Nope.
So I'll take it in, and I'm going to try and do this without spoilers the best possible way. Just because you have not watched it. I mean,
you can spoil it if you want. I'm probably not gonna watch it.
You should. Fuck you. I loved Better Call Saul. I think it's just as good as Breaking Bad at this point, and I think if it keeps up this trajectory, the final season could probably be as strong as it. I love the 5th season though; it's easily the best season. do I have any predictions for the final season? Going in, I would have, like, when the show started, I would have been like, oh, they're going to tie it into Breaking Bad pretty closely. Like, you're going to see Walt and Jesse. I don't see that happening now. I feel like this is really going to maybe the last episode, maybe the final episode, but it still seems like we are at least 2 years off, maybe a year off from like even Walt and Jesse starting their thing. So, but like what they've done with Saul has been so awesome, and the way that they tie in such a throwaway line in Breaking Bad to now, like with Lalo and Nacho, it's incredible how they tied that in. So the way I have theories on, and my final prediction is, I think a lot of us are predicting that certain characters will die because they're not in Breaking Bad. I will go as far as say I do not think the main one that a lot of us think is probably going to die, which is a big part of Saul's life. I think she's actually still a part of his life, and I think we're going to see that in a lot of the flash forwards that we're seeing. But that's my prediction. What do you think of the movie The Woman in the Window? I'm bummed about it's being delayed. I'm excited about it. What about you, Ren?
I haven't even seen the trailer, but that's the Amy Adams one, right?
Yeah, I would say do not watch the trailer.
Okay.
It's one of those movies that, I mean, I don't know how much it shows, but I kind of wish I didn't know what it was about going in.
Okay.
I'll just say
I have no idea what it is about.
It's like Rear Window.
Okay.
That's what it kind of looks like. But it's based off a book, so I'm interested in it. Do you collect Marvel Legends? If not, have you ever thought? Oh yeah, we've already answered that question. What is your favorite comic book movie? I'm gonna be honest right now. Ren, I watched Spider-Verse 2 days ago again. I'm ready to say Spider-Verse.
All right, that's a good. That's not a wrong answer at all. Dude.
No. I mean, I watched it and I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes when it's not even sad, just like in love with this movie. But personally for me though, I think if we're going like live action wise, I still think Logan. I don't know what it is. Logan was just everything I wanted it to be. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Avengers could be there. Deadpool, Guardians, the Dark Knight trilogy. I mean, it's tough. There are some fantastic ones. What about you, Ren?
Yeah, for me, it's Avengers Endgame, but the first Avengers is close right behind it. Logan as well. To me, a lot of my close friends find it weird that I don't mention Batman Begins specifically a lot.
That's my favorite one in that trilogy.
Because that's the one that made me want to become a director in the first place. So a lot of my friends think it's weird. That one is up there as well. I just don't view it as a comic book movie first, and I don't think being a comic book movie is a bad thing at all. Like Avengers Endgame is my favorite movie of all time, but it's just something that I don't think about Batman Begins when I think comic book movies.
Totally. Fan from India. Thank you for watching from India. Tyler Keith, are you excited for season 7 of AOS? What is AOS?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, no, because I haven't watched like any of it. I want to watch them. I just it gets a little tough when it's a lot of episodes. You know, when it's like 20. I'll be honest, if a show has 20 episodes, I nearly do not want to watch it. Not because I'm not interested, but like if I've never started it and I see that there's 7 seasons, 20 episodes each. 258 episodes, it makes me feel stressed out that I need to finish that. And usually when I watch a show, unless it's like a comedy where I feel like I can put it on in the background and kind of pay attention but not need to, that's when I feel like I can do those, but it's a little tough. What about you? Are you excited?
I don't know if I'm excited because I liked one aspect about the trailer, and I don't want to spoil you, but then again,
do you think they tie it in at all? Do you think they tie it in at all?
I think so, because they've always wanted to. Just doesn't mean that we're gonna see anything taking that effect on the MCU, on the part of the MCU.
Do you think we get Agent Coulson back in the MCU?
I think there's a chance, especially after the show is over.
That's what I'm feeling too. I think he would fit perfectly with Sword. I think that's kind of where the direction they're going with at the end of Far From Home. So I'm excited. Zach, I just saw and loved your Blu-ray collection. I noticed you had a Coen Brothers movie. Have you seen Barton Frank or Miller's Crossing? I've seen both. I really like them. What about you?
Miller's Crossing it's their first, if not one of their first movies, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
No, I think Blood Simple is their first movie.
Is it?
Anyway.
Anyways,
I think it's Blood Simple, but I love Miller's Crossing. I really like Barton Fink. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a really good movie.
Yeah, definitely. And just so you guys know, I actually do plan on doing a Steelbook collection soon. I know a lot of people have been asking me for that. Probably be one of the weeks that I slowed down on videos. Like I don't have like anything planned. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, but I also need to do a room tour, a Star Wars Black Series collection. I have a lot of different things I need to do. Drive is one of my favorite movies of all time. What do you guys think? Love it. I love Drive.
It. Masterpiece.
Love it. And honestly, I'll say this: I love almost every single thing that director's done.
Yeah,
I know, but my favorite film by him is Neon Demon.
Really, I love Neon Demon. My favorite is Drive. Oh. Did you freeze?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. I don't know what's happening. What's another DC villain that you think should get a solo movie? I've been saying this. Poison Ivy, revenge thriller.
Okay.
If they want to go that Joker route, Poison Ivy, revenge thriller.
I'm going Reverse Flash.
That's another one I would be 100% down for, and I hope we eventually do.
Imagine like a Blade Runner type of movie, but you follow a villain, and that villain is Eobard Thawne.
He's straight up like top 5 DC villains of all time.
Yes, 100%.
Is Daniel Day-Lewis truly one of the greatest actors ever to you guys? I just saw him in There Will Be Blood, and he was so magnificent. I drink your milkshake. I love him. Yes, he's up there, but he's not my favorite.
He's not my personal favorite either, but he's like top 5. Like the performance he just mentioned is my favorite performance of all time.
Damien Scott, I stopped watching season 2 of Dead to Me on Netflix to watch you guys. Well, thank you. I'm sure Ren stopped watching it to come do this with me. I'd say my faves are Osmiades, Felina, and Face Off. Or Crawl Space. Crawl Space is also great. My guy, Zach, love your videos. I just watched Loose recently. It was so good. Thanks for recommending it. Loose is great. Have you seen Loose?
I didn't finish it.
Oh, do you not like it?
Not because I was, no. I mean, I was thinking it was fine. I think I stopped. I don't think I was even 1 hour in. I think I think it came out on digital over here around the time of the London Film Festival. So I was just so busy with the festival.
Do you have Hulu out there? Out there? I think it's on Hulu or Amazon Prime.
Okay.
But
I'm going to try Amazon.
Try it. Have you seen the trailer for Space Force with Steve Carell? Yes, looks hilarious.
Yeah.
I actually stopped watching it in the middle because I didn't want to hear any of the other jokes. So I loved what I saw, though.
I'm going to tell you something. I didn't love the trailer because I didn't think the jokes were the best, but I see that as a good thing. I think they're reserving the best for the show itself.
From what I understand, the embargo is pretty early for that one.
Okay.
The other thing, like I know people who are actually already watching it right now.
Okay.
So I haven't got my screeners yet. I'm hoping to get them by next week, but I know some people who are already watching it. The thing with that, when they announced it, I was kind of iffy on it. I'm like, that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick. But it has the Office creator, it has Steve Carell, so I have some things with it. Have either of you seen any of the Nativity movies? I don't think so.
I've heard of them. I don't think I've seen any.
I don't know what those are. What Pixar sequel do you want to see the most? And we'll preface this as like maybe a movie that hasn't gotten a sequel.
Yeah.
I'll let you go, Ren.
WALL-E for me first. Like to me, the idea of a WALL-E sequel is filled with potential. Like humans get back on Earth, they start to they start to repopulate it. Then what's the purpose for WALL-E? He stops having a purpose, given what his purpose was in the first movie. So I just think that's
interesting.
Potential.
That's interesting. The mine Onward. I don't think we'll ever get an Onward sequel, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
That really makes me sad. I think that even though I will say I'm happy that they did talk about it in their conference call that happened a couple. They did say that yes, we do understand that the coronavirus is a pretty big portion of why that film didn't do great. Because that film would have, if you would have taken out the coronavirus, even though it wasn't marketed the best, it still would have made at least 400, 500 million.
Yeah, it would have made its money back.
Easily. So I loved Onward. That's one I definitely want to see. If we're going to go maybe something a little bit earlier there, I've been saying Inside Out. I think seeing this maybe her as a teenager now would be quite interesting. Given though, I don't know if Disney and Pixar will let them do there, because then you obviously get into other feelings that I don't know if she can necessarily do. And that would be maybe a Hulu rating, not a Disney rating. I think another one that I'm surprised, and I actually think eventually we will actually get something with it, is Bug's Life.
Ooh, okay.
I think eventually we will get another Bug's Life. I think that's a film that's kind of like a cult classic when it comes to Pixar films, and I think that's one that's going to come about. Favorite Bond character? Bond.
I mean Bond, but right behind him, Vesper Lind from Casino Royale.
There is a game called GoldenEye
Yeah.
where no, there's a sequel to it where you play an
Oh.
agent who actually accidentally killed James Bond.
I had no
It
idea.
has terrible reviews. But I found out about this like yesterday. It came out on the 64. They literally made a James Bond game where you play a soldier who accidentally killed James Bond, and now you're running away from like the government.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be a comedy?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I was like literally like went down a whole rabbit hole looking into this. I'm like, this is stupid. Do you think it's possible for anyone to reach the point of writing top tier screenplays starting from absolute scratch? Yes, because that's where everyone started from.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, yesterday, I was going through my laptop and like clearing out a bunch of old stuff, like just to make it run a little bit faster. Dude, I found a bunch of my old scripts from like when I wrote like freshman year and stuff like that. It was kind of interesting reading them. They're terrible. They're terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fucking garbage. But it was kind of cool to go back through them. Are you an NFL fan? If so, what team? Ren, do you watch the footballs?
I would like to get into it because it always looks interesting to me, but I don't know where to start. I don't have a channel that plays it over here or in Portugal, so I really wouldn't know where to start with that.
For me, yes, not huge. Like, I mean, I pay more attention to like movies, so like, but I do pay attention to sports. I mean, the Steelers and the Cardinals. I have to cheer for the Cardinals because they're Arizona team, but they suck. But the Steelers definitely, even though they're not the best right now either. Damien Scott, do you know what's the best Captain Marvel action figure to own? I don't. Do you?
I mean, outside of a Hot Toy or something like that, to me, probably the
Select, right?
The Select edition. I have the one from the movie, and I have the original Captain Marvel.
Marvel's cool. I've seen that one. Have you guys seen City of God? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I have not. Have you?
I have never seen it in full. I've seen a lot of clips. A lot of friends have wanted me to see it because it's from Brazil. We speak the same language, so. But I've never seen it.
Yeah. Is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that bad? I don't think so.
I think so.
There
are things that I like in the movie, but
yeah.
I think it's really bad.
Have either of you seen the Netflix show Everything Sucks? I have not, but I will look into it.
I don't think I've even heard of it, to be honest.
Hey, Damien Scott. Hey, Zach, I like your Batman Beyond in the background. Can you please tell me where to buy one? Oh, that statue. Funny thing is, I don't think you can. I went to there's a lot of used stores I go to, which is where I get all my Blu-rays pretty much from. I go buy used stuff, which I'm actually going to go today because they reopened. Yay. Let me tell you this, Damien Scott. I went in there, saw the statue, said, holy shit, that's cool. Picked it up, went and bought it. And I went and did some research on it. I know you can find it on eBay, for sure. You just type in Batman Beyond statue, but from what I understand, it was actually an exclusive to Warner Brothers Studio Lot store when it first came out. So the only way you find it is eBay. I got it for $20. eBay it was going for like 200. I don't know if that's gone down, but I hope you can find it because it's a dope statue. Hi, Zach. Hello from Romania. Romania! Hello! Adrian, I think the Lord of the Rings trilogy is still the best trilogy. What do you think? I don't. What about you? I think it's up there. I mean,
Star Wars original trilogy, dude.
Star Wars, Godfather. But honestly, I think those two are better than Godfather.
Planet of the Apes.
Did you guys hear that New Mutants is available to pre-order on Amazon Prime? Yes, we talked about that on our podcast. Go watch it. Do you think they should bring back Iron Man to the MCU? No.
No. I
Not
mean,
anytime
depends
soon.
on how they, and depends on how they bring them back.
If they brought him back in 20 years, I'd be happy. I'd be fine.
Yeah, but not like forever. Like bring him back for one movie where they go into an alternate universe where he's alive, but that's it.
Yeah. What's your input on subtitles and movies debate? If you can't watch a movie with subtitles, you're stupid. Does that answer your question, Ren? Does that
answer my question?
Well, would that be something?
I have no problem. Like in Portugal, we don't dub movies, so I've always gone into a movie and watched it with subtitles. Eventually, I stopped needing subtitles because I just learned English. But outside of that, I still watch mostly everything with subtitles. Even like Irish movies where people have thick accents, I need subtitles just in case.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. Like, some people can't. Like, here's the thing, though. If I turn on something and it needs subtitles, it needs my full attention. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
It needs your full attention. But a brilliant stuff, I would go as far as to say imagery is also a big storytelling. Also, that audition movie you told me to watch, it's on Shudder. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna try. I have like a bunch of free trials, so I think that's gonna be the first thing I do on it.
Nice.
So because I was looking at it, I'm like, fuck. Because last time I was like, do I want to keep playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey or do I want to watch a movie? And so I was like, let me go see if I can find it. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to spend the money, but yeah, I'm getting there, Ren. I will watch
All
it.
right. All right.
Do you think 11 could possibly be the villain in Stranger Things 4? Are you caught up on Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility, but I do not see that happening.
I don't see it happening, at least in season 4. The thought of 11 as a villain hadn't gone through my head, but
Yeah.
now that you brought it up, like, that would be interesting.
I think
but
the
not in
Russians are going to
season
be a
4.
big part. I think the Russians are going to be the major part of season 4, which I'm not the biggest fan of, like, that's my kind. We don't like to see us played as, the villains. We're always played as the villains. We got the Terminator type shit. We have the Rambos, the Rockies, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do, comrade.
Okay, comrade, see? The fucking salute. Fucking Vladimir Putin knows every great thing we know about our life. Going into the next thing, we have the best MCU screenplays. In Russia, the best MCU screenplays, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Ren, what is your favorite MCU screenplay?
The undisputed for me is Civil War. Easily.
Maybe. For me, I mean, honestly, Civil War's a great one. Guardians, I think, is super smart.
Winter Soldier.
I think Ant-Man's also underrated. I think Ant-Man's really underrated. Yeah, I love it.
I like Ant-Man a lot.
I love him. Best and worst Ron Howard movie. Every movie that he's made after Rush.
Ooh, really?
Is worse. Well, actually, except Solo. I actually like Solo.
Yeah.
Best wise, Rush.
Rush.
I think Rush is legitimately his best film.
Rush, 100%.
And he's made a bunch of great films.
Rush or Cinderella Man.
Yeah, Cinderella Man's great. What is your favorite movie written by Taylor Sheridan? That's tough. Wind River, I still think is his best written movie, but I think Sicario is my favorite movie that he's written. But that's tough because ask me tomorrow, I could probably say Wind River, and then Hell or High Water is fucking great too.
I think Hell or High Water. I mean, between the three, for me, Hell or High Water is definitely the weakest. But that's not throwing shade. I love that movie. That movie is amazing. It is a brilliant screenplay. But I'm gonna have to tap out on this one. Between Wind River and Sicario, I have no idea, dude.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah, I can't decide.
Totally. We got another super chat today. Josh, Zach saw you were live and just wanted to show you some love and support for what you do. Stay classy. Thank you so much, Josh, for supporting us and in general supporting us. That's why I grabbed Ren on here. Doing Ask Me Anythings with someone else is always more fun. But thank you so much, Josh. It really means the world. Josh actually used to be one of my old managers that I used to work with.
Oh, nice.
He really became a great friend and just we love talking He's a huge Star Wars fan, Ren. Huge Star Wars fan. He hates The Last Jedi.
Well...
He and you know what? Luke Skywalker's his favorite character of all time, so I get it. But I like what they did with him. Do you think Chris Evans will get an Emmy nomination for defending Jacob?
Are there going to be Emmys this year? That's the question.
That's the truth. Well, I mean, they could actually have Emmys at home.
I mean, yes.
Yes. Do I think he'll get a nomination? No, I don't think so, unless Apple really pushes him, which I hope they do. But since it is a limited series, they probably have a higher chance of getting the nomination.
True.
But I've seen 3 limited series this year, and they're all really good. I mean, really good. Performances-wise, at least. So yeah, and also talking about defending Jacob, my interview with Morton Tildum, the director, will actually go up tomorrow. It's edited and everything. I'm just trying to do one more thing to it before it goes up. So I hope you guys do enjoy that. It's 30 minutes of me and him just discussing defending Jacob. It's really fun.
Nice.
Zach, are you going to make a video for your announcement or will it be a tweet? Oh, yeah. So I tweeted out this picture of me saying, I have an announcement. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. So let's share this screen. So, oh, wait, that's the wrong picture. Oopsies. I guess I don't have it up on here. Oopsies. So yes, I will do a video. That's kind of the way I'm planning on it. It's gonna be a short announcement, maybe a live stream, maybe not. But it will be a video of some sorts, and also a tweet. And yeah, I actually have hinted at it, like I think the last live stream I did. So look forward to that. I think you guys are gonna be really excited about what I have. Especially who I'm partnering with and stuff like that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, and I hope you guys continue to love it. Also going into the next question is hey Zach, you were right. The Batman Beyond, yes, it is, and yeah, sorry, guys. Where's all the questions? You guys aren't sending any more questions. What the hell? We caught back up. Favorite MCU characters? You guys got to start throwing in more. Favorite MCU character, Ren?
Captain America, easy.
And mine would be. It's tough. I love Iron Man. I love Spider-Man. I kind of love Rocket Raccoon though. Like I just like going a little outside of choice there. Even though limited movies are out so far this year, kind of weird. Favorite movie so far this year? Ren, I'll let you choose and why.
To me, I'm looking right now at movies from this year. It's either Onward or the My Hero Academia movie.
I still need to see any of that show.
You need to.
So for me, I got very lucky. I got to go to Sundance. I don't like to keep bragging about that, and I'm sure it kills Ren every time I mention it. But I've seen like 70 new movies this year. I've seen a lot of new movies already, and like 25 of those were from Sundance, and like 5 of them are in my top 10 of the year. So my number one is 9 Days. I think that movie's incredible. The more I think about it, though, I don't think it's going to hit everyone the same way. I think the hype will build it up, and it won't hit as hard for a lot of people. I'm going to be honest on that part, which kind of sucks. I wish it would. The thing with it though is it's not 9 days. If it's not 9 days, it's Invisible Man or Promising Young Woman or Minari or Onward. There's so many great ones, but those kind of are all fighting for my number 2 right now.
Oh, dude, neither of those is my number 1. My number 1 is the movie you haven't seen.
Yeah, fuck you.
I just remember because I don't have a review. It didn't even come to my mind. But
you can say what it is. I mean, just don't say why.
Quiet Place 2 is my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah, he saw it literally before it got pushed back. I almost did, dude. I'm hoping Tenet doesn't get pushed. I'm really hoping Tenet doesn't.
If it gets pushed, please just be this year. Don't go 2021.
So here's the thing: if it does, it goes to that October date. It goes to that Venom date, 100%. Or it takes Kong versus Godzilla.
Ooh, I mean, but they got to move Kong vs. Godzilla then, because it's the same studio, isn't it? It's Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's the same studios. Yeah.
So they got
but and that's fine. But I think if it doesn't go to the October date, that film moves or Dune moves, which I do not want Dune moving.
Please no. Please no, don't break my heart like that.
I had a thought. What if this movie sucks? Like, what if it's just okay? Like this Tenet movie.
It's not gonna.
How do you know that though? How do you know that?
Because in the Messiah, I trust my brother. Nolan has never disappointed me up until now, and he still hasn't disappointed me now.
That's true. Let's see. What is your favorite show that's based on a superheroes? The Boys right now. Love The Boys.
Ooh, The Boys.
Love The Boys.
Fantastic.
Watchmen's fantastic too.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Haven't seen it yet.
You gotta watch it.
Daredevil. All of Daredevil.
Oof. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, people are gonna give me the side eye, but Arrow
Punisher.
is one of my favorite shows of all. Punisher is really good.
Dude. I fucking love the Punisher.
I love the first season of Jessica Jones. I love the second season. I know nobody else does. I love the second season.
Was fucking trash.
I really dislike the third season.
I thought the third season was okay. Definitely feels like they were rushed on that season.
Yes, and the villain was awful.
Yeah.
I love what they do on the back half. I mean,
this is why I've said I love all the actors as the characters are portrayed. I just think I literally think like even Iron Fist, I think they did fine. I think Danny is fine. I like the character of Iron Fist. I just think he was given poor material.
Yeah.
Because how are you today? I'm subscribed to Ren. There you go, Ren. You got a new subscriber.
So thank you.
X-Men Origins or Suicide Squad, which is better?
I might say Origins.
I might say the same. But I like Will Smith and Margot Robbie in Suicide Squad, so I'm going with them. Even though that movie, for a portion of that movie, there's like nothing going on.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So, yeah.
I also like Hugh Jackman in Origins. I don't think he's bad at all.
No, not at all. That's actually not a bad. I mean, putting those two, that's actually a good question. What's your favorite ice cream? I'm normal, plain cookie dough type stuff like that. What about you?
I don't eat generally ice cream, but vanilla. I'm just a. That sounds awful, but I'm a vanilla guy.
Are you excited for Those Who Wish Me Dead? Taylor Sheridan, Angelina Jolie movie. Oh my god!
Ooh,
I didn't know about that till now. So now I'm fucking excited. And what's your favorite track off 1917 soundtrack? I haven't listened to the soundtrack.
Me neither, unfortunately.
The whole score.
Yeah.
What was your favorite year in reviewing movies? That's a great question.
2017, because it was a fucking great year, and
What year was that?
It was Blade Runner, Spider-Man, Kingsman 2. It was the first. It was the first year that I got access to press screenings. It was the year that I eventually got to be press at Comic-Con Portugal and interviewed a lot of actors. Those interviews are on my channel right now. Yeah, it was a really special year for me.
That's a tough year for me. I'd probably go 2018 for me if we're going press screening, because that was the first year I got in. I mean, the end of 2017 I started getting them, but this was definitely like really talking about stuff. 2018, my first big press screening was Black Panther, and I like shit my pants when I got the invite. I guess people could say Justice League was my first one, but no, Black Panther.
My first one was Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Homecoming was the first one, like the first screening I waited 6 or 7 hours for.
Holy shit.
To get into, because I won tickets to go, and I wanted to get into that film so fucking bad. So it was kind of exciting, that part. But definitely it's a tough one. But 2018, I might though say 2019 might be my favorite year for actually reviewing movies, because I feel like that was the year I found my stride. I found like my format that I really felt comfortable doing. Maybe the end of 2018 too. So good stuff. Actually, I would still actually say with 2018, because Spider-Verse was that year, right? Spider-Verse was 2018. So yeah, I'd probably stick in 2018 anyways. Thoughts on family films going straight to VOD? Do you see other films following suit? Yep.
Yeah, a lot of movies. Not just family
stuff.
movies.
Smart stuff. I hope Halloween Kills comes out. Me too.
Same.
Mary Lou B. Favorite horror movie and why? Ren?
The Exorcist. The Exorcist
that
created
is the best comedy ever made.
Don't break my heart, dude. Don't break my heart.
When she crawls down the stairs backwards, I fucking lose my shit.
It's one of the creepiest scenes ever. You know what? I'm going to review that movie one day, and you're going to be my guest.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go buy the movie today.
Nice.
So I can watch it. I will say there's like scary imagery in it. I think it was so hyped for me that when I finally watched it, I said, it's not bad, but Okay. But I will definitely say my favorite horror film of all time. I mean, it might be The Babadook. I know it's not the scariest thing in the world, but I love everything about it. Paranormal Activity 3's up there. I really love that film.
Yeah.
It follows The Witch. I love the fucking Witch.
The Witch is amazing.
Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness.
Never seen it.
I know you haven't, but yeah, that was a great question. I love talking horror. What you know what though? I think recently The Conjuring, the very first Conjuring, shit made me scared as shit.
You know what? I didn't see The Conjuring when it came out. I watched it like in early 2014, like around my birthday or something like that. And I thought it was okay. That's a good movie. I just didn't get the hype.
Like the second one more, don't you?
I like the second one much more.
Really? See, I think the second one's a more personal story. I like how it got more personal.
Yes,
and
I love that.
God, dude, I'm telling you right now, 3 is not going to be good. I will be shocked if 3 is good.
The name alone.
The devil made me do it.
It's
the devil. Stupid. Who names their series? Not The Conjuring 1, not The Conjuring 2, not you think it would be The Conjuring 3. It's called The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It.
It's so bad.
When I review that movie, I'm not calling it that. I'm calling it The Conjuring 3.
Same.
Do you like Venom? Yes.
No. I like Venom the character.
Yeah. What foreign film / TV series do you recommend for streaming and why? The Audition.
Right? Parasite, The Host, Memories of Murder. I'm only doing Bong Joon-ho movies. Old Boy. Old Boy is amazing. Train to Busan is fantastic.
The Raid.
The Raid 2. I don't think I've watched a lot of shows that are
Yeah,
foreign,
neither have I.
unless
I mean,
anime counts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
What is your favorite and least favorite casting choice in a superhero movie?
Ooh. Okay, I'm doing a deep cut because that's the only like
Okay.
out there bad choice that comes to mind. That's I don't even remember the character, but Megan Fox in Jonah Hex.
Oh, okay. Let's pick another one, Ren. Come on,
Okay.
let's go a little bit
Okay.
more with the times. Like, what is
Okay.
something that you're not a big fan of that other people might have been?
Ooh. Um. What am I? Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Who?
I like this person in the role after I eventually saw the movie, but going in and up until today, even though I like her in the role, I still don't think she's the best choice. I'm not the biggest fan of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
I knew you were gonna say that. I've fallen in love with her. I think she's perfect as the role.
Okay.
Least favorite for me though, I gotta be honest. When and people are gonna. This is when, okay. I I really don't love Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique.
Okay. That's a popular
I
choice.
think I like the original one more. To be honest, I think she's
Okay.
good.
Rebecca Romaine.
But yeah, favorite wise though, man, that's tough. Honestly, like I'd love to
Favorite.
stick in the MCU.
Yeah.
I love how they got Bradley Cooper to voice Rocket Raccoon. I love Paul Rudd's outside choice. I love Tom Holland. If I'm gonna go, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gotta be him.
Yeah. What's your favorite Spider-Man costume? Mine is Ben Riley. Ben Riley is my favorite.
Spider-Man 2099.
2099. Yep.
But the white one, the new one.
But yeah, that one's dope. I saw Onward 3 times. The scene where Barley tells his fourth memory always makes me cry. Same.
Yeah. Same.
Ren, advice for YouTube. Zach told me to start bad and then turn good. Pretty much. You start now. Start now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be bad. Zia Records reopens today. Will you be going? Absolutely. I'm gonna try to. Probably right after this. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Didn't brush them this morning. Probably eat a waffle and go over there.
Just one?
Maybe 3. Mary Lou B, thoughts on 13 Ghosts? I love it. It's a it was one of the first horror films I ever really saw. I loved it. What about you? Do you remember this?
I know I've seen it, but it's gotta be upwards of 10 years since I've seen it.
Dude, it's getting remastered on a Blu-ray, so you should get
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I know I've seen it. I just can't give a legit opinion right now.
Yeah,
it's
one of those horror films that got terrible reviews, and I don't know if it's because I grew up with it that I like it so much. Or if I just in general like it. I think, is it something super scary? I remember when I was a kid, yeah, but I think it's one that I just love the concept and I love that. And that's what really works for me. And I think if a concept works for me, I can forgive a lot of the other things. Did Onward make you cry?
Not like outright cry, but I teared up in like 2 or 3 moments.
I've noticed the more movies I see, the more my like shell of not crying breaks down. Like, I will cry over the small, like not cry, full on cry. I don't think, I think I've legitimately cried in 2 movies, and that's Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, like where I was legitimately bawling my eyes out. Or Arrival. Arrival fucking tore me apart at the end. Dude, that ending thing, when you find out like the situation with their kid, fuck, man.
I've bawled out in 3 movies.
Which ones?
One of them was because of pure happiness, joy, nirvana, excitement, and that was Avengers Endgame. From the moment Cap catches Mjolnir to the very end, didn't stop. The other one, I mean, kind of out of happiness as well, but sadness, Toy Story 3. And then the other one was Hachi, A Dog's Tale. Have you ever seen that?
Nope, but I don't want to because I've heard about it.
Dude, I cried through the credits. I
believe it, dude. That reminded me of another movie, Force Awakens.
Ooh.
Or actually, anytime I've seen a Star Wars movie in theaters, I always cry when the opening crawl pops up.
Yeah,
every time. The score, and that's why. Did you see that there was supposed to be an opening crawl in Rogue One, and Kathleen Kennedy took it out? That pisses me off.
Really?
I fully believe every Star Wars film should have an opening crawl. Every single Star Wars film should have an opening crawl.
Okay.
I think it's Star Wars. It makes what Star Wars is, and I think that's what makes it so special. I'm still pissed that Rogue One and Solo do not have them. I think it would have instantly made them even better, just from that small, tiny detail. Small, tiny But I remember the first time I saw Force Awakens, middle of the seat, sitting there with all my friends, which was funny. I actually only invited one friend to come with me, and it turns out a bunch of other people I knew were sitting in the same line. We all just sat and we were all at the front of the line, had a DVD player going with Empire Strikes Back, and all the original trilogy, and then we all had lightsabers and we were doing it was the best thing ever, dude. But I remember sitting there and it just goes, and I was like, "Fuck, this is amazing."
I remember I went to a midnight screening as well, and the amount of friends I took with me, we got an entire line for that movie.
That's awesome. Will you watch Snowpiercer TV show? I have no interest in it.
Really? I haven't seen the trailer, but I'm gonna give it a watch. At least the first episode.
It's not on cable. That's why I'm not interested in it. It's okay. On TV. That is an R-rated comic and an R-rated show.
Yeah.
X-Men Dark Phoenix or Thor the Dark World? Dark Phoenix.
Thor the Dark World, easy.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, Dark Phoenix has a better score. It has one of the most great lines ever when he says, "I'll fuck you up." I lost it, dude. I lost it when he said that. That was. I know there's always an F word in an X-Men film, but that was funny. That was really funny.
That one didn't fit, but honestly, my reaction wasn't laughing when he said it. I was like, "Oh, okay." That was my reaction, to be honest. I got back in my seat like, Jesus Christ.
And I love Ty Sheridan. I got to meet him at South by with Tyler Tompkins, and he's great. He's a great guy. But I was like, no, dude, no. Den of Geekness. It's Ren of Geekness. Can you give your thoughts on the Cars franchise?
Not good. I'm not a fan of anyone. I remember I didn't watch the first car in theaters. I watched it when it came on TV on New Year's. It was either New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, and it came on TV. I saw it for the first time on TV, and even as a kid, like I was 13, maybe 14, and I was like, yeah, I do not like this. Even as a kid. The second one, let's not talk about that one.
I think that's one. Honestly, I don't hate the second one. Yeah. It's not great, but I don't hate it. I think it's fine. It's a kid's movie.
I kind of enjoyed the third one. I don't think it's a good movie. I think it's a retread a lot of the first movie, but it has this like rocky quality to it.
Dude, I'll say this. The Cars Land at Disneyland is fucking incredible. It's awesome. And it has one of the best rides. If you love Bradley Cooper, then watch the movie Limitless. There's also a sequel show. Haven't seen the show, love the movie. I thought the movie's really fun.
I remember I went to watch the movie. I really liked it as well. I haven't seen the show either.
Winter's Bone versus Joy. Which is the better Jennifer Lawrence movie? Winter's Bone.
Yeah, Winter's Bone.
I saw your Letterboxd review for Edge of 17, so I checked it out last night. I agree with you. I think it's amazing. It is amazing. Do you have a Letterboxd, Ren? Do they have Letterboxd out there? They don't have it out there?
No. They do have it out there, but I don't have one.
You got to get on it. It's so fun. It's so fun.
Really?
I love, dude. And it's actually really easy for me to track like my rankings for the year, that's how I actually keep, like last year I ranked every movie I'd seen, every new movie I saw in 2019. And that's how I did it. I just kept it all together. Reaction to Assassin's Creed Valhalla limited gameplay. I hated everything they did yesterday for the gameplay. I thought it was all piss poor shit, to be honest. Though I was so excited to see what Xbox Series X was going to have. And it was just a bunch of trailers with nothing that's no gameplay, pretty much just trailers. Valhalla looks cool, but it looks more of the same, and that's what I was actually really disappointed in. The first trailer looked awesome, but it literally just looks like more of the same. And I was expecting like next gen gameplay to be so amazing. I'm gonna still probably get it first day, but I'm not the best with it. What about you? Did you watch it at all?
I was giving the thumbs up, but I didn't read like the limited gameplay thing. I only watched like the cinematic trailer because that's honestly the only thing I ever watched for games, and I really liked it. I know it's more of the same, but in Assassin's Creed that never bothered me personally. I know it should, but I'm just not bothered. I like what it is, and I've always wanted an Assassin's Creed with Vikings.
Yeah, so I mean, me too. And I'm loving Odyssey right now. Again, I don't know. Right now, I need to see what else is coming out. But also, you know what trailer blew me away? I know the spoilers for this, but Last of Us Part 2, man. That story trailer.
I didn't want to see it. I didn't see it because I haven't played the first one.
I'll tell you this. Like, I mean, even if you watch it, I mean, knowing the spoilers, they don't spoil anything.
Okay.
I mean, really, but I loved it. I literally loved it. I legitimately loved that trailer. It gets me more excited. And I keep seeing these YouTube videos. I fucking can't believe what The Last of Us is doing. You haven't played the fucking game. Play the game. What movie got terrible reviews that you didn't particularly like but didn't think it was that bad?
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's pretty much right. Mary Lou B. Oh my God, Hachi! I bawled my eyes out on that one. See, and that's why I just don't want to watch it.
Dude.
I
I gotta tell you, I didn't watch it in theaters. It didn't come out in theaters back in Portugal. I got it on DVD or on Blu-ray, and I watched it at home.
God.
I have never had the balls to watch it again. I've only seen that movie once.
I'm like looking at it right now, like the poster, and I already know. Like I see the cute puppy, and I just can't. I just can't. Dude.
It's awful in the best way possible.
I'm not joking right now. Like I don't think I could ever rewatch. I don't think I could watch that movie. I legitimately don't. I might have even seen the movie. To be honest with you, I might have seen the movie and
you just blocked it out.
Yeah. Yes. Like Marley and Me. I don't remember anything of that movie. I just remember the dog dies at the end.
Yeah.
And same. I literally don't ever want to watch it again. Like. That anytime here's the thing, if I ever watch a movie and there's a dog in it and I give it a decent review, the dog survived. I'll tell you that right now. Crawl, you want to know why I got a B+? The dog survived. I was at like a B- because it was a really fun movie. Got a B+ because the dog survived. Spoilers. But that's all I cared about was the dog living.
But I think as a dog person, you got to watch it at least once. And if you think Marley and Me is bad in terms of how it hits you, dude,
I don't.
Hachi is the type of movie. If Marley and Me punches you in the gut, Hachi a dog still gives you a full beating.
That's fucking stupid. There Will Be Blood versus No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men.
There will be blood. There will be blood.
No
dude,
way, man. No
dude,
way, man.
Greatest performance of all time.
Oh man. Letterboxd's Way of Life. We need run on it. There you go.
Okay.
Most funny guy you've ever met in a movie review community. Jared, easily. I mean, I wish I was as funny as fucking him. He's the funniest person I've ever met. What bad movie do you think is actually just straight up good movie? Mine is National Treasure. I don't think National Treasure movies are bad. They're fun.
At
all.
What
do you mean? Those are good movies. Those are good movies.
They're really good, especially the first one. The first one I actually think is great.
Yeah,
and the second one has the Men in Black on it.
That is true.
So that's a plus.
All right, guys, we're gonna go for another probably 4 more questions. 4 great questions. Let's throw them in. Rock, paper, scissors. Pope versus Ren right now.
Okay, 2 out of 3 or just 1?
2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait. Okay. Because we're off. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, well. All right. There you go, guys. Is the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie that bad? Nope.
No.
What was the best thing in each Cars movie? Lightning McQueen and...
The animation.
Yeah. It's a shame that we never got a Journey 3 after the Mysterious Island. True. And
I agree.
The best worst movie of all time is Serenity. Yeah.
No, it's not Serenity. It's The Room. It's still The Room, the undisputed champion.
The Room's really hard to watch, man. The Room's really hard to watch.
Dude.
It's really hard to watch. But thank you guys again so much for joining me for this random live Ask Me Any. I'm surprised how many people actually watch this, so I really much appreciate it. Ren, where can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere at Ren Geekness, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and possibly Letterboxd in the future. I'll let you know, and I'll post a link on my description if I do create an account. Thank you, Zach, for having me. It's always fun to chat with you and to answer some fun questions.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like I said, so tomorrow I usually do a Popecast. I probably don't. I think I'm actually going back to work tomorrow. I'm supposed to go back today, but didn't have to. Tomorrow, though, I think I actually am going back, so I'm not going to be able to do a Popecast. There will be an interview with Morton Tildum up on my channel, so please do check that out. It really means the world. Sunday, as of now, I'm still planning on doing a live Ask Me Anything and maybe the special announcement. Well, for instance, if I can't do the Ask Me Anything, I will for sure do a podcast. But I'm still planning, hoping it all works out. Just depends if I work or not. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up working Sunday. Just a gut feeling. I hope not. But thank you guys again always for joining. This is again a random one. Didn't even market it. Had a lot of fun with all you guys. A lot of great questions in today. And Ren, thank you so much for joining me, man. Make sure to go subscribe to him. Hit that like button on the latest Ren Geeks of the Round Table, because that was a fucking awesome episode. If you go and watch that, I'm going to say this right now. There are 11 people still watching. I have digital codes to give away.
Oh, shit.
So
I probably have some too.
If you go and comment on that podcast, the next rounds of the geek table, I will give away one. So there you go. And last question, Jason picked up a great one. What color lightsaber would you go on? Red or orange?
I would have a double blade lightsaber. One would be red, another would be white.
Badass as well. Well, guys, thank you guys again so much for watching this. And of course, until next time, stay classy.